عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف الحال يا شباب؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. ألون ويك لعبتنا هاليومين. زين. طبعا اللعبة ما هي معربة رسمي، التعريب مصدر خارجي. فهذه الحلقة الأولى إن شاء الله راح نبتدي معاكم. يا رجال خلها عادي، ما أخاف أنا، إن شاء الله ما تخرش بس.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry.
كويس الخط شوي.
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
ما بيغلط عليك، ما أدري حلو ولا مو حلو، إيش تأخر ما أدري.
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream.
يلا خلينا نشوف ايش قاعد تحكي.
Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
اركد زين اركد. الله يعطيك العافية، ما قصرت حبيبي.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
يا سلام. وين راح خوينا بالله؟
Suddenly, his body was gone. I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
بسم الله. نشوف الموتور.
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
شاري معاك انت بيتزا ولا شنو؟ كتب. يقول لك الوقوع في كابوس غريب عاجب على ألان ويك. ايش؟ شنو يشق؟ شقوك ان شاء الله بالنص. اسلام. مين الحلو ذا؟ ميسنج. ان شاء الله نشوفك بعدين. اسلام. اوف اوف اوف. والده جايني بعجرة. يا سلام.
Think you're God? You think you could just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now, and I'll make you.
بسم الله. الحين انت اللي طالع في وجهي، الله يهديك. حسبي الله على ابليسك. وين راح؟ يا حبيبي افقع افقع. ايش في يتمشى ذا؟ زين. اصبر عاد. اوكي علمني، يلا اضربني. ويو. يلا بعد مرة. وين راح؟
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character in the story I'd been working on.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your opposition?
اشتابي. لا لله. طيب دعمتك اشتابي يعني الحين. وين ولي وين ولي؟ رحول. افقع افقع افقع. اخيرا في واحد صاحي نقدر نحكي. السلام عليكم. ما كسر الدنيا ذا. اتذكرك بس امشي اخلص. طيب عندك مسدس حبيبي، شوف لك حال. غبية. يخرب بيته.
I was trapped. There was no way out.
طيب طيب طيب. شو السالفة؟ طيب انا شو اسوي؟ شلون يفتح ذا الباب ولا شو السالفة؟ طيب شلون اطلع؟ اوكي. خرب بيته. طيب شلون انزل؟
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light.
صلح يا ولد صلح.
To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. He is your enemy. You need to defend yourself.
عطني رافع عن نفسي. ولين؟ طيب اوكي يفطس.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is
شكرا
all.
أيها الضوء.
I will give you back your dream now.
ودني حقي حلمي. تعال الله
In the
يغربك.
nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
لا اله الا الله. اسلام. وش ده؟ شيء كله شيء. واحد لا طمع يطمع مرة واحدة ولا ايش تابي انت؟ اضرب. انا بقعد وراك يا عمي. طيب يشلخني والله. تعال. اوف اثنين طلعوا يا عيال الذين. ما في شيء شيات هني. ايش عندك؟ وش مسدس؟ ذخيرة منطقية توهج. يعطينا مسدس اهم شيء. اوكي طيب تبديل بين الأسلحة. أوكي حلو ممتاز. طيب شو عندك هنا؟ انزل يا حبيبي خلينا نشوف شو عندك. قهوة. طيب يا قهوة. وي وي وي. اسلم. يا حبيبي فكني من شرك راح بس. اديله اشوي يا اللي بتشوي. والله ما عندك سالفة، طلعت ما تخوف ولا شيء. والله شنك نطش فيك، شنك بديت تخوف. والله 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 يا ولد اذكر الله. ولا وقت تتعب انت بعد. افقع افقع خلنا ناخذ القهوة. الله عجيتني ولا ما تشوف شر حبيبي. في شيء بيطيح فوق راسي. هاي يا ابن خرشني. ايش صاير تحت؟ طل. اسلم يا النكبة. بطاريات ما عندنا. ليش على حاله ذا؟ اوف شو اللي طح علي؟
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's
الله
fine.
يغربلك.
You dozed off.
Right.
هيك ذا غفوة؟
More than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
وين وصلتوا بعد؟ هاك شاخ. خوش مدينة والله. شو عندك؟ تصوريني؟ يلا صوريني. صوري.
Alan,
ها
before he missed the shot.
ايش تبعي؟ وين تصوريني؟ ني هلو. هاي يا شايب.
Hello there.
السلام عليكم.
Good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
احلف.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
صبري صبري. يسوي حركات.
Lovely wife.
ما
If you
بشغلك.
don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice.
باتمان.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure.
باتمان
I'm
متقاعد
an avid
انت.
reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
لا جوزت حدودك حبيبي.
Mr.
معلش.
Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two
يعني
of
لا
us.
تشغلني يعني
I'm
بالعربي.
sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
والله كيفنا عاد احنا اجازاتنا واحنا حرين. انت يا الخبلة.
Very
وريني
nice.
الصور.
I got a couple of really good ones. I see you made a friend.
لا
That's
مو صديقي ما بي صديقي انا جاي هسه.
Right.
الو السلام عليكم.
Yeah?
Hey, bestseller, how's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative...
ما وصلنا الحين.
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay.
شكرا لك يا
Just looking out
صديقي.
for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
أحسن منك ما
Barry is
تتصل.
Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
أنا مشينا. مش الكيرام ذا ولا إيش صار؟
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
وبتصل إن شاء الله.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
دوس.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan, Wake. Oh, God. I
شكرا.
am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose.
أعطيني
I'm
بطاطس
looking for
طيب.
Mr. Stuckey. Carl
فنجانة.
Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books.
عديو هالهدرة
I got the
دي.
cutout from the bookstore.
ما صدقت على الله
When they took it
شباب.
out of the window.
شو أسوي لك يعني أنا مشهور.
And to keep it here.
Do
Well,
me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
شنو أشتغل عندك
I
أنا؟
do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep.
خلص خلنا ننام عليها بالعافية. ما مشغلة. هذا الإفعال.
Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me.
يلا
Call
بتهوشة.
yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
يلا تهوشة وتكفى. قام ارقص انت يلا.
You put the lime in the coconut, drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your
كفخ فيه
sleep.
بعد انت.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
يلا قام على
Yes.
حيلك.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
الله يرحمك. السلام عليكم.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
ايش فيها
I
دي
didn't
بعد؟
want to wait. I wanted to find
You don't wanna
Stuckey,
die,
to get the
do
key
you?
and get out as soon as
Worse.
possible. The waitress was giving me a headache.
But he
Overeager
didn't
fans
listen.
always did.
وين اخوينا ذا؟ في الحمام؟ حمام هذا. ذا حمام هذاك.
Hello?
يا رجال دش علي عادي.
Mr. Stuckey?
بسم الله ايش ذا؟
Couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
شكرا
And to
لك.
meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
شنو ذي؟ طلعتي حلوة كذا. مش حق ادخر عيني وجع.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
زين لا تدري خلاص سكتي.
You got lucky this time, young man.
ها
You
ايش في؟
hurt yourself in the dark.
ايش في حبايبك انت؟
This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights of the station. It's
بس بلا هذا بس.
Even that sounds
لا رقد بقى.
Are you all right?
بأساس كده.
Andersons. They're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
زين خلاص نمشي. بس نطلع الظاهر.
Mr. Wake.
قلعي بس. ما عطتني لا بطاطس ولا شيء. حتى واجبه.
And the directions.
My hero.
سندويش على
I got some
فاضي.
flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake!
وال
Your keys!
واجل ولا اعطتني على عجيز السالفة ذي.
That diner was
غير
in the
شغلة.
house.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay.
أنا
We
صح.
can talk about this later.
Padman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years, not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while and see those stars winking.
هذا بيتنا ذا الحلو.
It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
أسلام.
Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
والله خوش بيت.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
ندش هني. فتش. الله يبيتنا. هاي.
Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
اصبر قاعد ادور.
A
اصبري.
shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Hello? Anyone here?
احلف عاد. عطني هالقهوة دي. وين شو اسمه؟ المفروض يكون تحت، ايش دخله فوق؟ بسم الله.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
بسم الله.
Damn.
في هذه. صفر هني. تذبع.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
إيه قول برا مو داخل البيت. ايش فيني دخلت؟
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
والله شكلنا بدنا نخرج هنا في هالبيت. في شيء هنا. إيه شغلة عشان يونسني. وين بروح؟ ما في شيء. نطلع برا.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
طيب شكرا. كنت بروح أصلا. ابحث. وين الفحصنة؟
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
حركات مدارس. وي طيب افتح يا. طيب كم قفل حاطين له؟ اوف. زين وين
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
وين؟ عشان ما ينفجر ذا بس. افقع.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
مالت عليك.
Sure thing. Have fun.
واستوى
It
الليل.
was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
ضيعة.
I thought we could be happy here.
روحي طبخي بس روحي. زين. نرجع بيتنا. نشوف ايش طابخة ذي. بس لا يفقع ذا. انا خايف انه يفقع. وين؟ سطور. يا ساتر. دش دش. Honey, I'm home.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you. Surprise!
مالت عليك.
What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like
صراحة
that.
لا.
Alan? Alan?
أحوال.
Don't, just don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
إيه. إن شاء الله تطفى عليك الكهرباء وتضيع يا
I wish
رب.
you wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
اي والله جاي ارتاح. دي جايبت لي طابع مرة واحدة. ما بطابع يا طيب. شيكت.
Alice?
ولي. خالها تولي. وإذا تصارخ. وحود.
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
قلعتك ما حق قالك والله شو اسمه زعميني. بال ايش ذا؟ وي.
What the hell?
شي هذه تصارخ. اركض انت بعد. وهذا اوف.
Oh no!
وراها.
Keep going.
وال.
Alice?
توي قلت تروحي في البحر. ايش رجعني السيارة؟
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
شو
The
الموضوع؟
phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
توني كنت في البيت. ايش دخلني في السيارة؟ ايش دخلني في الحادث؟ ولين. صفحة.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
ايش دعوة انت اللي مقصر الحين؟
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
يلا نروح. شو ورانا؟ شوف الخبلة ذي ايش سوت.
Damn.
اوه طاحت سيارتنا. يلا عليها بالعافية. عندنا تأمين ما عليه نشيلها. ان شاء الله ما حد يخرجنا بس.
Hello?
ايش عنده ذا؟ اسلم.
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
ما نبي نوصل لها.
Departure by Alan Wake.
اوف. متى كتبت لي؟ ما كتبت شيء
The
يعني.
man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
خلاص يا ورا. وين مصباحي؟ ما عنده مصباح. ايوه.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
هذا اللي قبل شوي طلع لي في هذا.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
كل شوي بيطلع لي مشكلة. صعد هني. يا سلام. اوف.
Anybody there? Please. Hey.
اي يا صديق.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
What?
Oh, hell. Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
والله بتروح واطي يا طيب. السلام عليكم. عندك مسدس شيء؟ كفخ فيه. زين وين ازمك انا؟ اسلم. افقع بس. افقع. Well,
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
هلا اي كذا من زمان. شيل يا حبيبي شيل. مدينة ملاحيس ديلي. ايش عندك هنا؟ بطاريات. اوكي حلو.
During your
تعال والله افقع راسك.
trying.
ويمين.
It's the latest thing.
في شيء بعد ولا خلاص؟ ايه تلفون.
Yes.
Right fall, Sheriff.
صباح الخير. قطع الخام. اوف.
And keep those cholesterol levels.
والوالد جايب شو اسمه الشاحنة معاه. افقع البيت افقع عاد. ايه بطيحني ذا. ولا وين نفقع يا ولد وين؟ حسبي الله على ابليسك.
During your trying.
Yes.
It's the latest.
Right fall, Sheriff Station.
Hello?
يلا اخلص.
Let you.
The spat.
يلا ادعمني ادعمني. اوف 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 اوف. يا ولد افقع افقع افقع. فيك شي اح. لدعني ذا. شي يطيح البيت. لا حول. افتح يا حبيبي افتح افتح.
There were more of them.
شغل شغل. انت عادي ضل. يا ايش فيكم يا عيال؟ مو بوقتك. وقتك ريلود. الله يصلحك
I
بس.
never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone or something. There were no bodies.
اروح
They
عليه.
just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
ولا شوف انا الحين ابيك تشتغل الله يهديك. تطفي
The
مرة
dark
واحدة.
forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
بعدين زين ارجع شوية.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
اوكي قبل شوي. بعدين وين اروح؟ يا ويل انطلع لي. لا شغل ذي هو بس الحين. الحمد لله. لا استخدمت هذه عليه يا اخي ما يسوى. ما غيرت سلاحي. خذ من هالبطاريات بس. تعال قبل شوي كانوا عندي 6 11 صار 2 الحين ليش؟ هذا من هالمخطوطات لنشوف. شحنا عليه. حلام يا قبط روز.
She had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty.
يا رجال بس.
The Taken stood before me.
ماني خلنا نقرا. لا يلدعنا ذا بس. أسلام. هذا غرقت.
What the hell was that?
الله علمي علمك. نمشي لين نشوف شحنا عليه.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Same. صندوق ولا ما صندوق؟ اخلص علينا يا ابوي. تشغلني اهجد. وين راح؟
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
ان شاء الله بنوصل للمحطة. اوف يلوحوا علينا ذيلي جد. اي عبد الذين هجد لا تلوح. اوف ما يطيح علينا ذا. اوكي السهم منه نصعد نشوف. تسلق يا عدوي. خلنا نشوف ايش يقول هنا.
Taken. They're taken.
اوكي. وينهم هالآخرين؟ أسلام ايش عندك؟ لا تاخذه لا تاخذه يا حبيبي، ما احنا بفاضيين لك الحين. كان طلع لي شيء هنا. يلا ننزل. انا خايف تطيح على راسي دي. انحش يا ولد انحش يا ولد.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
بعد خل نلوت احنا الحين. تالي سهالة ان شاء الله. اوكي.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
اوه طيب ليش احنا درج؟ وين يودينا ذا؟ ايه ما يودينا مكان. هناك قهوة يا رخيصة. قهوة الطريق.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
وين الشعب؟ ايوه يلا قلب وجهك انت وياه. شاتجن هي عطنا من على السلاحة. انقذني. اوف ده قفل الباب. اشوف اشتغل لو سمحت. يلا مع ان ايش دخل الكهرب ما ادري. شو يسوي هالكهرب طيب؟ اوكي بس اشكرك. صعد يا ولد اخلص. انا ما ادري ليش مستعجل. لا تطيح. لا تطيح وطحت. انط يعني؟ لا صار وصلت هناك. ذكاء سبحان الله. واحد بس يبي له يفكر. وانت بعد للحين شغال. تعطينا طقس ما طقس. روح الواحد خايف. في شيء هنا. اسلام عطني.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly burster
شفعات.
is the best with no curves. Burster dog is second best. The famous dog is
شغله. اشوه. فيكم خير تعالوا. فل يا الملاحيس. وين الشارع الحين؟ ابن الذين جاري. افقعوا حتى ما ادري ايش اقول. يخرب بيت. طيب يا عطني من هالزين. ابيك تجي. وينك يا شباب؟ هذه انت وربعك. تعال خلنا نجرب الشاتجن عليك ابن الذين انجد. مني يا طيب مني. وين تطلق انت؟ دع راسه. هيا ما ادري ايش اقول. عطني من هالبطاريات. تسلم. بسم الله. الله يغارب لك صدق. خذ اي شيء لعل وعسى. شنحش لا توقف. والله يلا عاد. ما عاد تخوفني. صار سهل الموضوع. خلاص افتح. انت وصل عاد اول. فل. طيب اشتغلت. سوني 1 سوني 2 عفوا.
immortality on those who advance it to
بس
elevate all
رتات.
of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode.
نشوف ان شاء الله بعد ما نعدي من هالغابة ذي. طالع تلفزيون ونشوف ان شاء الله شو اللي تبي انت. ليش طفيتها؟ ايوه بيقوم البوكس هنا. يلا تعالوا تعالوا. وينكم اصلا؟ هذاك واحد ولا ميت؟ اسلم. تعال حبيبي تعال. كم واحد انت؟ والله الله 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 الله. انزل عشان تموت. انزل عشان تموت. انحاش. ما ينفجر. واحد وراي. اخ. ابدا الذين لا تموت لا تموت. حسبي الله على بليسك.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
فاضي اصلا شلون ينفجر يا انا بعد. وذحني القهوة ايش سالفتها يا اخي؟ اجمع وبس. شغل شغل. ما بغينا نوصل هالمحطة ذي.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
الحين انا نسيت سالفتها اصلا. جالس ابي اعرف سالفتها لوادم ذيك.
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
اي والله.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
كم سعر البنزين عندكم غالي؟
I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help.
خلاص يا ولد شفناها.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
أسلام. إيش تبين؟
Writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin. Outside the story there's
أنا هنا ولا هناك؟
I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
يعني أنا هناك كتبت أوراق عشان.
Been me on the TV talking crazy.
عشان أقطها لي هنا. حلو. يعني على أساس إني فاهم إيش اللي صاير. حلوات ذي. دق دق على النجدة.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car.
Arjuki?
We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
ايوه هيجي. ايش وين
Everything